Open the box first. You will see a picture like this on the inside of the lid. Please follow the steps in the picture. Step 1. Open the paper bag and find the card with the QR code. Step 2. Scan the QR code on the card to watch the video. Step 3. Take out the practice yarn from the materials pack. Watch the practice yarn video and practice the basic stitches. This is very important for beginners. Practicing these basic stitches will make it easier for you to start crocheting. Step 4. Watch the tutorial video for the doll you will make. Then, you can make your very own doll. During the making process, if you have any suggestions or questions, please contact us by email. We will get back to you as soon as possible. Take the yarn ball out of the materials kit. Find the yarn tail and open the yarn ball. You can place the yarn ball inside a box. This makes it easier for you to pull the yarn on to keep the yarn ball tidy while crocheting. Today, let's make these two cute capybaras wearing overalls. Welcome everyone to join us in making them. Before you start crocheting, you can take out some practice yarn. Scan the QR code to watch the basic tutorial video. Practice the basic stitches with the practice yarn. The practice yarn can be reused multiple times. Please take out the yarn ball from the materials pack. Find the end of the yarn. Hold the yarn tail firmly with one hand. Put the yarn ball back into the materials box. Pull the yarn tail. This helps keep the yarn ball neat and makes it easier for the yarn ball to roll. Let's start by making the main body of the capybara. The video will demonstrate crocheting the capybara wearing blue overalls. For the main body, we start with the magic ring and use spiral crochet. We will explain the process and possible issues during crocheting. Take out the yarn in the corresponding color. Start with a magic ring. Hold the yarn tail with your right hand. Open your left palm facing up. Pass the yarn between your pinky and ring finger. Then pass the yarn through your middle and index fingers and hang it to the base of your index finger. This helps keep the yarn from slipping off. If the yarn tail is too short, you can pull the yarn tail to make it longer. If the yarn tail is too long, you can pull the yarn connected to the yarn ball to shorten it. Wrap the yarn around your middle finger once. Pinch the crossing point of the yarn with your thumb and middle finger. Take out the crochet hook. You can hold it like holding a pen. It is called the pen hold. Or you can hold it like holding a knife. It is called the knife hold. Choose whichever way you feel most comfortable. We use the knife hold here. The crochet hook has a bent tip on one side. While crocheting, keep the bent tip facing towards you. Insert the crochet hook through the loop on your middle finger. The crochet hook is in front of the working yarn. The yarn hanging on your index finger that connects to the yarn ball is the working yarn. Rotate the crochet hook so the bent tip faces the working yarn. Pull the crochet hook horizontally to the right, pulling the yarn through the loop on your middle finger. Rotate the crochet hook so the bent tip faces you. Now there's one loop on the crochet hook. Push this loop to the back of the hook. This helps prevent the loop from slipping off. A magic ring is formed on your middle finger. Make sure there is some space between the crochet hook and the loop so the hook can easily pass through the loop later. Next, crochet a chain stitch to secure the magic ring. Wrap the crochet hook around the working yarn from behind. Lift the crochet hook up and press down on the working yarn. The bent tip is facing down. There are now 2 loops on the crochet hook. Pull the hook horizontally to the right. Pull the yarn through the loop on the hook. Rotate the crochet hook so the bent tip faces you. Now there is only 1 loop left on the crochet hook. Push this loop to the back of the hook. And just like that, you have completed 1 chain stitch. From the side view, it looks like a V shape. This chain stitch acts as a standing stitch to raise height and is not counted as a stitch. Remove the magic ring from your middle finger. If the magic ring is too big, gently pull the yarn tail to narrow it. If the magic ring is too small, gently pull the ring to make it bigger. Now the magic ring is ready. And 1 chain stitch is already made. Let's get started. I'm now working on the first round. When making the magic ring, we already made 1 chain stitch. Now crochet 6 single crochet into the magic ring. While crocheting, you can adjust the yarn tension using your index finger. Lifting your index finger tightens the yarn. Lowering your index finger loosens the yarn. Now, let's see how to make a single crochet. Remember, during crocheting, hold the 2 strands of the magic ring with your thumb and middle finger. At the same time, press the loop on the crochet hook with your index finger. This prevents the loop from twisting or deforming, and it can make the next steps easier. Insert the crochet hook through the 2 strands of the magic ring. Now, there are 3 loops on the crochet hook. Wrap the hook around the working yarn from behind. Lift the crochet hook up and press down on the working yarn. The bent tip is facing down. Now there are 4 loops on the crochet hook. Pull the crochet hook horizontally to the right. Pull the yarn through the 2 strands of the magic ring. Rotate the crochet hook so the bent tip faces you. Now there are 2 loops on the crochet hook. Push these 2 loops to the back of the crochet hook. This way, we have completed a half single crochet. Wrap the crochet hook around the working yarn from behind and lift it up. Press the crochet hook down onto the working yarn. The bent tip is facing down. Now there are 3 loops on the crochet hook. Pull the crochet hook horizontally to the right. Pull the yarn through the 2 loops on the crochet hook. Rotate the crochet hook so the bent tip faces you. There is only 1 loop on the crochet hook. Push this loop to the back of the hook. And just like that, you have completed a single crochet. From the side view, it looks like a V shape. Take out the stitch marker and insert it through the gap beneath the V shape. Go through the 2 strands of the V shape and secure the stitch marker. Mark the first stitch of each round with a stitch marker. This helps us quickly find the first stitch every time. The second single crochet. Insert the crochet hook through the 2 strands of the magic ring. Wrap the working yarn around the hook from behind and lift the hook up. Then press the crochet hook down onto the working yarn. The bent tip is pointing down. Pull the crochet hook horizontally to the right, pulling the yarn through the 2 strands of the magic ring. Rotate the crochet hook so the bent tip faces you. Now there are 2 loops on the crochet hook. Push both loops to the back of the hook. Here, we finished a half single crochet. Sometimes, loops can get a bit too big while crocheting. You can lift your index finger to tighten the loops. There should be some space between the loops and the crochet hook. If the loops are too small, gently lift the crochet hook to make the loops bigger. At the same time, try to keep both loops the same size. Wrap the working yarn around the hook and lift the hook up. Then press the crochet hook down onto the working yarn. The bent tip is facing down. Now there are 3 loops on the crochet hook. Pull the crochet hook horizontally to the right. Pull the yarn through the 2 loops on the crochet hook. Rotate the crochet hook so the bent tip faces you. There is only 1 loop on the crochet hook. Push this loop to the back of the hook. The second single crochet is done. From the side, you can see the V shapes. The third single crochet. Insert the crochet hook into the magic ring. Wrap the crochet hook around the working yarn from behind and lift the hook up. Press the crochet hook down onto the working yarn. The bent tip is facing down. Pull the hook horizontally to the right, pulling the yarn through the magic ring. Rotate the crochet hook so the bent tip faces you. Push the 2 loops to the back of the crochet hook. Here, we have completed a half single crochet. Wrap the crochet hook around the working yarn from behind. Lift the hook up and press down on the working yarn. The bent tip is facing down. Remember, the crochet hook only needs to wrap the yarn once. Next, let's show a mistake. Yarn over the crochet hook again. Now, if you pull the crochet hook horizontally to the right, you'll notice it's harder to pull through the loops. This is incorrect. We need to remove the extra yarn on the hook. The correct way is to have 3 loops on the crochet hook after yarn over once. Pull the crochet hook horizontally to the right. Pull the yarn through the 2 loops on the hook. Rotate the crochet hook so the bent tip faces you. Push the loop to the back of the crochet hook. The third single crochet is completed. From the side, you can see 3 V shapes. You might come across this situation while crocheting. We only crocheted 3 single crochet, but there are 3 larger V shapes and 1 smaller V shape. This shows we crocheted the third one wrong. We need to undo the incorrect stitch. Pull the loop to remove the crochet hook. The first 2 stitches are correct. We'll undo the stitches after them. Pull the working yarn. Undo until you have 2 V shapes and 1 loop left. Insert the crochet hook back into the loop. The yarn is too loose here. You can pull the working yarn to adjust the tension. Crochet the third single crochet again. Insert the crochet hook into the magic ring. Yarn over the hook and pull the yarn through the magic ring. Yarn over the hook and pull the yarn through the 2 loops on the crochet hook. The third single crochet is done. From the side, you can see 3 V shapes. The fourth single crochet, insert the crochet hook through the magic ring. Yarn over and pull through the magic ring. Yarn over and pull through the 2 loops on the crochet hook. The fourth single crochet is completed. From the side, you can see 4 V shapes. The fifth one, insert the crochet hook through the magic ring. Yarn over and pull the yarn through the magic ring. Yarn over and pull through both loops on the crochet hook. The fifth single crochet is completed. From the side, you can see 5 V shapes. The sixth one. the sixth single crochet is completed. From the side, you can see 6 V-shapes. Remove the crochet hook. Count the stitches. Start counting from where the stitch marker is. First and second. Third and fourth. Fifth and sixth. Pull the yarn tail to tighten the magic ring. That is the shorter strand. Make sure there are no gaps in the center. The first round is now completed. Here is a diagram to explain what you just did and how you can visualize a crochet pattern. Each number in this diagram represents a V-shaped stitch. The blue circle in the middle shows the first round. That is a magic ring. There are 6 single crochet. This is what the first round looks like. The outer yellow circle shows the second round. It is the round we just finished. It has 12 V-shaped stitches. From the diagram, you can see that each round forms a complete circle of stitches. The last stitch ends just behind the first stitch. The stitches don't overlap within a round. Now, let's review what we did in the second round. We started by inserting the crochet hook into the first stitch of the first round. That is the one marked with the yellow stitch marker. We first made a single crochet into that stitch. Pick this stitch. Then I said to turn it into an increase stitch, so we need to crochet one more single crochet into the same stitch. This becomes the second V shape. Crocheting 2 stitches into the same stitch is called an increase stitch. Abbreviated as INC. For the second round, the instruction is to make 6 increase stitches. If you look at this diagram, you'll see that every 2 stitches correspond to 1 stitch of the previous round. That's why if you look around this circle, we actually made 6 increase stitches in total, but there are 12 V-shaped stitches. This is how the fabric changes from this small circle into a slightly bigger one. Here is a new diagram. It can help you visualize what to do in the third round. In this diagram, the yellow inner circle with numbers represents the second round. Remember, at the end of the second round, there are 12 V-shaped stitches. It's this part. Now, we'll make this circle bigger by following the third round's pattern. The third round is shown by the outer pink circle. To start the third round, first crochet a single crochet stitch, abbreviated as SC. This stitch should be worked into the first stitch of the second round. So this is the first single crochet of the third round. You need to crochet into the first stitch of the second round. That is the stitch marked with the yellow stitch marker. Next, we will make an increase stitch in the next stitch. This is the next stitch of the second round. We will make an increase stitch here. Remember, An increased stitch means crocheting to single crochet into the same stitch. Now you will have 3 V-shaped stitches. The stitches in the parentheses make up one sequence. This sequence needs to be repeated 6 times. Make a single crochet in the next stitch. Then, make an increased stitch in the next stitch. Repeat the sequence inside the parentheses again. We need to repeat this process fully 6 times. This sequence actually equals 3 V-shaped stitches. In the end, you will have 3 multiplied by 6, which equals 18 V-shaped stitches. This is what the number after the equal sign means. Now, let's start the second round. First, we need to understand where to insert the hook for the second round. Begin crocheting from the position of the first stitch. That is the spot marked by the stitch marker. Insert the crochet hook into the gap next to the stitch marker. Pass through the 2 strands of the V shape. The second stitch hook insertion position is on the left side of the first stitch. Insert the hook into the gap below the left V shape. Pass through the 2 strands of the V shape. The hook insertion point for the third stitch. The fourth stitch. The fifth stitch. The sixth stitch. The last stitch is just on the right side of the stitch marker. Now, let's start crocheting. Insert the crochet hook back into the loop. Tighten the loop. Leave a little space between the hook and the loop. The loop should be able to move freely on the hook. Pass the yarn between your pinky and ring finger. Then pass it through your palm between your middle and index fingers. Hang the yarn over your index finger and hold the fabric with your thumb and middle finger. The yarn tail is at the back of the fabric. In the second round, crochet 6 single crochet increases. A single crochet increase means crocheting to single crochet into one stitch. The first single crochet increase. First crochet 1 single crochet. Slide the stitch marker to the left. Insert the crochet hook through the adjacent gap. Insert the hook through the 2 strands of the V shape. Yarn over and pull the yarn through the 2 strands of the V shape. Now there are 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over and pull the yarn through both loops on the hook. The first single crochet is done. Remove the stitch marker and mark the first stitch. The first stitch of every round needs to be marked with a stitch marker. This is very important for beginners. Crochet another single crochet into the same stitch. Insert the hook into the same stitch to crochet 1 more single crochet. An increased stitch is completed. From the side, you can see the V shapes. The second single crochet increase. First, crochet 1 single crochet in the next stitch. Insert the hook into the gap below the left V shape to crochet 1 single crochet. Crochet another single crochet in the same stitch. The second single crochet increase is completed. From the side, you can see for V shapes. The third increase. Insert the hook into the gap below the left V shape to work to single crochet. The fourth increase. The fifth increase. The sixth increase. Six single crochet increases are completed. Count the stitches. Remove the crochet hook. Start from the first stitch. 1, 12. Do not mistake this loop for a stitch. The second round is completed. Put the crochet hook back into the loop. Tighten the loop. Now, let's work on the third round. Before you start crocheting, take out the paper and a pen. Write down the sequence for the third round as shown in the video. The third round requires crocheting one single crochet. SC stands for one single crochet, one increase. INC stands for one increase. They make up one sequence. Repeat this sequence 6 times. Crocheting 6 sequences makes a total of 18 stitches. Let's crochet the first sequence first. Crochet one single crochet in the first stitch, then crochet one increase in the second stitch. Take out the fabric. Let's crochet the first sequence. Start by crocheting one single crochet. Insert the crochet hook into the first stitch. Slide the stitch marker to the left. Leave enough space to insert the hook. The first single crochet is done. Remove the stitch marker and mark the first stitch. Let's take out the pen. Make a mark under the completed stitch. Next, we need to crochet an increase stitch. It means we need to work to single crochet in the second stitch. We need to work into the second stitch. Crochet an increase stitch in the next stitch. Work one single crochet first. One single crochet is done. Mark it with the pen. Crochet another single crochet in the same stitch. And single crochet increase is completed. There are now 3 marks on the paper. From the side view, the fabric shows 3 V shapes. The first sequence is completed. For the second sequence, first crochet one single crochet. Crochet 1 single crochet in the next stitch. Then crochet 1 increased stitch. Insert the hook into the next stitch to crochet 1 single crochet first. Crochet another single crochet in the same stitch. The second sequence is completed. We crocheted a total of 6 stitches. From the side view, there are 6 V shapes. Let's make the third sequence. First, crochet 1 single crochet. Then, crochet 1 increased stitch. Crochet another single crochet in the same stitch. The third sequence is completed. Let's make the fourth sequence. First, crochet 1 single crochet. Then crochet 1 increased stitch. The fourth crochet sequence is completed. For the fifth sequence, start by crocheting 1 single crochet. Then crochet 1 increased stitch. The fifth crochet sequence is completed. For the sixth sequence, crochet 1 single crochet first. Then crochet 1 increased stitch. 6 crochet sequences are completed. Please count carefully. There are a total of 18 stitches. If the stitch count is incorrect, you can unravel back to the first stitch with the stitch marker and crochet again. There is an important point you need to understand, which is that to SC is not the same as an increase stitch. To SC means you should crochet 1 single crochet in 1 hole. And then crochet another single crochet in the next hole. An increase stitch means you first crochet 1 single crochet in 1 hole, and then crochet another single crochet in the same hole. Then you will have 4 V shapes. Let's have a look on the fabric. The first stitch, here is a single crochet. The second stitch is a single crochet. The third stitch contains 2 single crochet. Therefore, the third stitch is an increase stitch. This sequence consists of 2 single crochet and 1 increase stitch. A total of 4 V-shapes are formed. If the diagram requires you to repeat this sequence 6 times, then you will have 4 multiplied by 6, equaling 24 stitches. During crocheting, since there is much to keep track of in each round, when you lose track, you can refer to these notes to find your position. One single crochet counts as 1 V-shape. 1 increase stitch counts as 2 V-shapes. To SC indicates the first stitch is a single crochet, and the second stitch is a single crochet. INC indicates the third stitch is an increase stitch. According to the pattern rule in this diagram, if you have recorded for single crochet on paper, it indicates that you have completed a sequence of 2 single crochet and 1 increase stitch. If you have recorded 5 single crochet on paper, then you know you have completed another single crochet. 1 sequence forms 4 V-shapes. When you complete the 5th single crochet, it means you have finished the first single crochet of the second sequence. If the diagram requires you to make 3 SC and 1 INC, this means you should crochet 1 single crochet in the first stitch. 1 single crochet in the second stitch. 1 single crochet in the third stitch. 1 increase stitch in the fourth stitch. An increase stitch means to single crochet in 1 stitch. After completing the sequence of 3 single crochet and 1 increase stitch, you will have 5 V-shapes. If the diagram requires you to repeat this sequence 4 times, then you will have 5 multiplied by 4 equaling 20 stitches. On the fabric, you can see the first stitch is a single crochet. The second stitch is a single crochet, and the third stitch is a single crochet. The fourth stitch contains a single crochet. This is an increase stitch. After completing one sequence, you will have 5 V-shapes. Let's work on the fourth round. You can use the paper and pen to write down the stitches. In the fourth round, we need to crochet a single crochet and one increase stitch as one sequence. Repeat this sequence 6 times. After completing 6 sequences, you'll have a total of 24 stitches. In the first sequence, crochet a single crochet first. These 2 single crochet are into stitches. Make an increase stitch in the third stitch. Now, let's start crocheting the first sequence. Crochet a single crochet in the first stitch. Remove the stitch marker and mark the first stitch. Crochet a single crochet in the second stitch. Insert your hook into the space below the left V-shape and crochet a single crochet. The second single crochet is done. Crochet an increase stitch in the third stitch. Insert the hook into the gap below the left V-shape to make one single crochet first. Crochet another single crochet in the same stitch. The increase stitch is done. The first sequence is completed, with a total of 4 stitch marks. From the side view, the fabric shows 4 V-shapes. Start the second sequence by crocheting a single crochet. Crochet a single crochet in the next stitch. Crochet an increase stitch in the next stitch. Crochet another single crochet in the same stitch. The second sequence is completed. Here, we crochet the sequences as a demonstration. For the remaining 4 sequences, you can crochet them the same way. 6 sequences are completed. Please count to make sure there are 24 stitches in total. If the stitch count is incorrect, you can unravel back to the first stitch with the stitch marker and crochet again. Now let's learn how to tell the front side from the back side. The front side of the fabric has raised rings. The back side has many small horizontal lines, and the yarn tail from the magic ring is also on the back side. While crocheting, keep the front side of the fabric facing you.